Hello SAP guys, this is Sean Thompson, CEO of Nuiku, and I just wanted to give you a quick demo and tour of Nuiku. It's a platform that language enables other applications. So imagine being able to interact with C4C via voice and natural language. To do so, you've been given access to our application experience that is in production with Salesforce. So the first thing you do is you come in, and to give you a sense of the kinds of things that you can do in a production environment for a salesperson, you can chat, you hit the chat button and be able to do things like met with John Adams. We had a great discussion and I look forward to reviewing the proposal with his controller next week. So I just speak to Nuiku. What Nuiku is doing now is parsing this utterance, as we call it, which is just a string of text that we get back from the operating system voice recognition, looks up in CRM, sees that I have task like meeting type. I've got John Adams as a contact from this particular account, Gene Point. And what you can do is you can select and say, you know, show me any Gene Point opportunity that I want to associate this particular record with. And then you see what we've done is we've taken all the comments and we've put it into the comment section of what is going to be a log meeting in the backend CRM. And all I have to do is say go, and voila. We have now successfully just written a record in CRM using my voice against John Adams and Gene Point. Or you can do things like, you can say, if I wanted to create a contact, I could say, create new contact, Jeremiah Johnson from Grand Hotels. Now what I'm instructing Nuiku to do is go back into CRM, come back and say, yep, you've got the first name, last name, against that particular account, and voila, I've just created a contact. Or I can ask Nuiku questions. I can say, show my overdue tasks. It does a query in the back end, comes back and says, here are all the tasks that you have overdue. Or I can ask questions like, show my past due opportunities. Now, in this case, sometimes when I get something that says to, which is I meant due, I just simply type over it, correct it. Now I'm performing a query in the back end, and all of this is live interacting with an API that's out in the cloud. Or I can get fancier and I can say things like, show my opportunities with amount greater than 100,000 and probability greater than 10%. That's doing a query in the opportunity table with the variables that I've given it, and you get an answer back. Anytime that you get an answer, of course, you can always dive in and see the results, etc. So that is the kind of experience that you'll have in a production environment. Now, we've also created a prototype that is connected to C4C. And so to get there, we've given you the instructions to just sign out of Nuiku, enter your credentials here, which is, in this case, it's C4C Proto. And one of the things that you do as well is we look for the password, which is Proto. And then make sure you just change, because you're going to go into our staging environment, make sure you change the server, which is staging.nuiku.com. And now we're into the world of C4C. You can see a different skin on it just to give you a sense of what this would be like within the C4C application. Once I'm in there, then I can do things just like I was doing against another CRM, is I can tap the chat bubble. I can say things like, show the top 5 opportunities that closed this year. Go. Now I'm doing a query against C4C. Same basic premise. Now all of a sudden I'm able to ask questions and I don't have to go to get a report to get it. Or I can say things like, show the tasks completed last month. And it's a query, get you the answer, and then from there you can, in your own application experience, you can dive into the records and do anything that you ever wanted to do, as you know, within your own app. The last thing I'll say is that you'll notice a little notification bell. What we do is have the ability to read your calendar and to prep you for meetings that you have going in to a meeting. So in this particular case, pretend that I have a meeting with Ross Geller. Nuiku provides you all the information ahead of time that is coming out of the back ends, in this particular case coming out of C4C, and I can get prepared for my meeting. And then after the meeting, I can simply say create contact, and now I've got a short form way to quickly add that particular meeting notes into C4C. That is what we're doing, is providing the ability to use voice natural language to interact with CRM systems, getting rid of menus and getting rid of reports. Thank you very much.